All right, today I wanted to take a closer look at the Timex Clock Radio, and this is model T2312. And before we look at the radio, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features of the radio that listed on the box. We do have a dual alarm with this. It does come with a digital tuner with 20 presets, so you could store your favorite radio stations in the radio. You do have a gradual wake to radio or buzzer. And what that means is that when the alarm goes off, initially it will be soft, and the longer the alarm is on, the louder it will get. That way you aren't shocked out of sleep. You do have a programmable sleep timer with this. So if you're someone that likes to fall asleep to the radio will automatically turn off. You do have a high-low display dimmer switch on this. And you do have a battery backup, which is important. So if you ever lose power, all of your settings will be maintained. And then you do have an aux in ready to play music from a smartphone or other device as pictured on the box. So if you've got a lot of good music in your smartphone and you want to listen to it through the speaker here, it gives you the option to do that. Before I show you the radio, I just wanted to let you know, to save time, I took it out of the box already. And the only other thing that was in the box besides the radio were the directions. And the directions are all in English. There was no second language to it. All right, let me go ahead and show you the radio. And on the bottom, we've got our compartment for the battery backup. This radio takes 2 AAA batteries. And then in the back of the radio, you've got your aux in, and this is where you're going to go ahead and plug in your smartphone or other device. And then in the back also, we've got this wire, and this is your antenna. So you're going to want to unwrap this and straighten that out for the best reception. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top of the radio. And on the left side, we've got your plus and minus buttons. These are what you're going to use to adjust the radio station that you're listening to. And also when you adjust the time on the clock, you're going to use those buttons as well. The next one over is your mode button. And this is what you're going to use to turn the radio on. This is also the button that you're going to use to switch from FM to AM to aux. Your next 2 buttons are your dual alarms. Then you've got your preset button, and with the preset, that's what you're going to use to store the stations that you like. And you're also going to use that to set your time, and I'll show you that momentarily. You've got your volume buttons and then your snooze switch. All right, let's go ahead and plug this in, and I'll show you a couple of the functions on the radio. All right, so to turn the radio on, you are going to use this mode switch. Go ahead and hit that. And if you want to go to AM, you're going to hit it. And if you want to go to aux, you're going to hit it again. And then back to FM, you'll hit that again. To adjust the volume, you go to the right. And then to change the frequency, you go to the left and use those buttons. And to turn it off, you go ahead and you hold that in. So that's the radio. So to change the time, you're going to hit the preset button and you're going to hold that in. And it's going to start to flash. And when it starts to flash, then you'll come over here and use the plus minus. The plus is to change the hour. And the minus is to change the minute. And then when you're done, you're going to hit the preset button again. And it will stop flashing. And then you've got your time secure in there. All right, I do want to mention about the speaker. The speaker is very small and it does not produce good quality sound. In fact, the music sounds tinny out of it, and as you increase the volume, the more distortion you're going to get with it. So, all in all, if you're looking for something to wake you up in the morning, I think you'll be more than happy with this radio. If you're planning on listening to music, if you're serious about music, there are a lot better choices than this radio. But overall, I think it's a pretty good value. All right, I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day today.